What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails Through Daybreak 2. Last time we finished off our activities at the actual... Well, we didn't really. I still have 10 activities at the top, but I'm not really worrying about it at the moment. If anything, actually, before I progress the story, like in between videos, I'll probably do the last 10 activities just for the connection points. But, yeah. So now we have 4 SPGs to do, our final 4 SPGs of the game. And we also have a new Martian Garden floor to do, so we're going to start off with that. So let's head into the Martian Garden and handle the last floor for the base game. New service has been added to the activity menu. Oh, okay, so just more stuff. Alright, let's do it. Floor 9. Still the same number of stages. Ooh, look how pretty this place looks. Music from the first game. Cold Steel music. I think this is battle music from Reverie. That's one thing handled. But yeah, I believe when you're in the post game, we obviously got our first Onyx Steel from just, you know, bringing in all those brochures. But I do believe you can get more in here once you have the post game floors. Alright, medium-sized monsters again. And obviously, I believe the monsters in here don't count towards the maximum total, but I also don't know that for a fact. Not like it matters, though, because I can always do that in the post-game if I need to. But I'm looking for medium. These are all large. Here we go. I feel like that was a perfect dodge. There we go, find 3 more. Here you are. Works for me. Man, these medium monsters, they really want to keep them hidden. Alright, a skill stone for Ren. There's also another trophy, and I'm sure it's also probably one of the achievements in the book is getting everyone's craft skills maxed out. So I'll need to make sure I mean, there's just gonna be a lot. Once this playthrough is done, like, it's gonna take a lot more work. Not even work, just time to platinum the game. But I don't plan to do that immediately after beating the game. Like I said, probably sometime during the summer, I'll do my new game pluses to kind of get all that done. Because I do have a lot of other games I want to play kind of throughout the year. And then, of course, our actual next playthrough on the channel probably won't be until Sky the First comes out, which realistically, by the time this playthrough is done being uploaded, I assume it's probably going to take at least until, since I do one upload a day, 5 days a week per game, this playthrough of Daybreak 2 probably won't finish until at least like the start of summer, and then obviously Trails of the Sky the First should release in September, you know, in both Japanese and English, so my playthrough of that will start around then as well. I'll also have to see, like, when Kai no Kiseki is going to get an English release as well, because, I mean, I won't be against it, but doing Sky the First and Kai no Kiseki at the same time will be a bit of work. But I enjoy doing it. It's fun. I enjoy just playing these games and kind of talking into the void, and if anyone happens to watch it, you know, hope you enjoy. Let's see. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna S-craft here just because there's so many enemies here. I was hoping some of them would die from that, but no dice, it seems. Well, there you go. And that was a lot of monsters, so that should yield a decent amount of XP. Yep. I think this is roughly the level I was around by the end of my my other 2 playthroughs of this game. This is obviously my 3rd time playing the game. I think I was around like 67, 68. I might actually end up being higher than I was during that. Let's see. Okay, yeah, up this way. Let's do a disarm devices one. We've been fighting a lot of enemies. I'm actually curious. Okay, yeah, so there is a log for the monsters in the gardens. That makes sense. Because I was just kind of thinking about how all enemies logged. There's still another 32 enemies to be logged, and I feel like half of those are probably here in the garden on some of these floors, and the other half are likely in the rest of the stuff we have to do in the base game. Okay, this is kind of problematic to run by. Okay, there we go. But that doesn't count the enemies in the post-game. Like, the post-game floors we get to this, that does not count those, because obviously the logbook was made for the base game. I don't think they added anything to the notebook for the post-game. We got this arm one more. Which we we obviously can't do from here because this is an island. It's all that noise. Sounded like keys were jingling or something. It is going to be fun when Sky the First comes out, though, because outside of playing Nayuta for the first time, all the other Trails games I've done on the channel have been games I've beaten before. It's like, obviously, I would love to have done all of them blind, but one thing was I wasn't doing, you know, Trails stuff on the channel back then. And two, I play a lot of these games in Japanese first, so unless there was a big demand for me to play the games in Japanese when no one else can read them, and just for my, like, blind reactions, like, it doesn't make sense to do it. I have considered for the fourth Calvard game, just to get my blind reactions to everything as it happens in that game, but we'll see how I feel when we get there, because for the most part I just kind of like playing them myself. You know, just enjoying it, you know, the normal way. You know, just my raw reactions just happening as I enjoyingly play the game. And then when we do the playthrough on the channel, I just see a lot more things that I didn't see originally due to being able to fully read it. Alright, we gotta slay one more medium monster. Oh, hey, the opening for the first game. All right. I assume this will all lead over here. Yep. Is that our last one? We have one more. Nope, we're here. Look at this big guy. Four-headed demon serpent, Volga Dahak. Ah, freezing breath. At least we can Grendel after this. Oh, that's cool. So they lose the school uniforms once we enter here. Alright, get rid of that. Well, that was a waste. Cool. Again. And it gets rid of all my ailments, which is good. We don't get to use this very often, so it's cool when we do. Demonic Bolt Tackle. Alright, take care of that. Oh, lovely. Yeah, that'll get Van back up. God, this guy is a bully. Getting close. There we go. Garden Hero defeated the 9th floor boss of the Martian Garden. There you go, final phase. Alright, well, that took us about 20 minutes to get through, but that is done with now. And may as well. We got money for days. Alright, let's talk to these three since we're already here. Oh man, that was so good, right? Having some gelato after a bath is absolutely to die for. You guys haven't forgotten why we're here, right? Of course not. Nothing wrong with taking a little breather, though. Yeah, you could probably use some R&R yourself, Kyle. You're too uptight. All that tension in your body is going to scare off all the fish. You won't be able to catch a minnow. Don't jinx it. Oh, well, if it isn't Van. Did you see the request we put up on the bulletin board? Yeah, I saw it. Said you wanted to consult with us about legendary something or other, right? Yeah, I think I found a legendary fish over in the lake at Dirk Memorial Park. But no matter how many times I try to catch it, the thing just keeps slipping away. Trying to fish up the lore of the lake? This should be something. I'm still a beginner at fishing myself. It's much more complicated than I thought it would be. I mean, I've got a few catches under my belt, but sure nowhere near as good as you guys. Knowing that, you still want us to take on the job? Yeah, as long as you're willing, of course. So, what do you say? Yeah, why not? Alright, we'll take the job. Tell me more. First, let me tell you about the target. To put it simply, it's not your average carp. That's for sure. It's apparently believed to be over 200 years old. Over 200? That would mean it's been around since before Calvert was even a republic. It's like a living piece of history. However, there haven't been many sightings of it in the past few years. I mean, some people were even saying it had died. But then 3 weeks ago, Kyle finally managed to spot it. I was just fishing out on the lake at night. But then I saw it, the Magna Garvelze. It's an old catfish that hides itself deep in the lake's caverns. That fish has seen many a challenger, but none who succeeded. Catfish, so because it's cat-like whiskers that grow on their faces. I've heard they're carnivorous too. They'll eat anything and everything. Oh yeah, S catch one for me once. It was so yummy. How kind of him. You two seem to have an awful lot of experience with the wilderness. I'm surprised you're able to see anything at night. It gets rather dark in that area. Actually, something weird happened right before the fish appeared. It was like there was an earthquake. It can't have been a coincidence. I've read ancient manuscripts that stuff happened before. When the ire of catfish wakes, the earth beneath your feet shall quake. We have a saying like that in the East as well. But to actually witness such an event, how interesting. I think I heard something about an abyss worm around the park too. Maybe that's what brought the fish out. Well, regardless, you said you've been having a hard time catching it, right? Yeah, it's really frustrating. It is legendary after all. It wouldn't be so impressive if you could catch it with a single worm. We also gave baiting it a lot of try. Lost a lot of good rods that way. Didn't we hear something about some super sturdy fishing rod recently? Yeah, it was called the Rod of the Heavens. It's said to have been used by General Atkinson over 100 years ago. Okay. General Atkinson. Olgar Atkinson. He was Sheena Dirk's right-hand man in the Calvarnian Revolution. He was half Eastern as well. This rod of his, it had a lot of inscriptions on it, right? Yeah, that's what they say. I actually found a passage on it in one of Sheena Dirk's personal memoirs. Apparently, General Atkinson managed to hook the catfish with the rod once. It got away from him in the end, though. So even the general couldn't catch it. Sounds like the thing will be quite the opponent. Anyway, you want us to find that fishing rod for you? Ding ding, you guessed it. And just so you know, from what Ahab's told us, your best bet is going to be in the Blacklight District. He wanted us to give up on looking for it because of how dangerous it gets down there. So that's why he sent out a 4 SPG, right? An antique fishing rod that found its way to the Blacklight District. Well, pretty sure we know at least one person that could find it. You're talking about Yamai, right? Sounds like you guys know just the person to ask. Does that mean we can leave the Stark Ride Solutions for now? Of course, we'll get you the rod in no time.
4 SPG 始めるとしましょう。
Well, I guess we can go to the Blacklight District, seemingly.
よし、行くか。
Ooh, I might be able to find the final driver down here.
またいらっしゃいね。
Yeah, we'll talk to Yumai here in a second.
ようこそおいでくださいました。
Damn it! They don't have it. So I must have missed a driver at some point.
今後ともどうかごひいきに。
Unless I get it somewhere else. Oh well.
どれも値打ち物ばかりじゃぞ。またどれも値打ち物ばかり。また来るがやい。ちょっといいか。
You talking about General Atkins's fishing rod? Well, you're right. It came through here a little while back. I'm surprised it actually exists. Would you happen to know where it went? Come on now, you really think I'd tell you just because you asked? After all, it sure would be nice to have you owe me a favor. Then again, maybe this is fate. Fate? How so? The rod you're looking for is a strange one. They say it chooses its wielder. I did my best to try and stake a claim to it, but guess it just wasn't meant to be. That is pretty strange. You think so? Stuff like that's in all sorts of fairy tales. Well, whatever is true or not, the rod didn't choose me. Last I heard it was over at Kanza's soba stall. Makes sense. Kanza's always had a thing for fishing. He's the one over in the Satan district, correct? That's right. He's a pretty respectable guy when it comes down to it. Comes by sometimes to look for Eastern cooking tools. Thanks for the info. We'll pay you back when we get a chance. Kanza actually moved his stall over to Aramis for the festival. He should be by the front gates, I believe. That's right. He's been rather popular with the students lately. Let's get moving then. Well, back to Albert. Wait, why are we still allowed to be down here? Oh, right. Yeah, let's just handle this while we're here.
出発すんぞ。
Gandaluva origin. Alright.
上げていこうぜ。
You know, I've never really used the defend option before. Well, I guess it would be worth it. Especially if you're playing on Nightmare difficulty.
こっちだ。
Trying to survive some attacks.
そらそら。続け。で。
Okay.
勝機お願い決めればカレイドフェイサーアロン君エイス
燃えろ。遅い遠脚。チャンスだ。
No, this doesn't really matter. So it's just not gonna...
ブーストゲージリミット解放
Yeah.
まだまだここからだ。
Okay. Okay. This is an odd looking thing. D Bestia. Well, I kind of regret wasting that S-Craft now. Oh well.
上げていこうぜ。
Yeah, Ren can't hit anything right now.
決めればカレイドフェイサーアロン君エイス
チャンスだ。
甘い
チャンスだ。
Oh yeah, we can use this.
続け。
バトルバトルダブルバスターキャノン 勝機
Alright.
あとは任せたわお任せください全力でいきますブースト上限アップです
Okay. That just straight up missed.
これgo。
頼んだわ一 バレさせてもらうよ。腕作りかせよ。刻め。
チャンスだ。
Bro,
フィーバータイムだ。
just missing every kind of attack.
ほらよ。フィーバータイムだ。遊びは終わりだ。燃えろ。遅遠脚。
いい感じだね。解放。ブーストゲージが出たぞ。
もらった。さあな、チャンスだ。いつでもいける。 あとは任せた。俺が行く。
So let's do this and then we'll S-craft.
これで決める。
In the school uniform, no
終わり
less.
だ。続いてくれ。
Oh, we didn't even need to S-craft.
少しはあいつに近づけたか。
これからも頑張り。
Oh, there it is. That was the last one.
これで解決だ。
極みに近づけたかな。年金を確認したわ。
I think Gray might go up to... Nope, almost there. Alright, we can head back to Old Town real quick.
向かうとすっか。
Then we're gonna continue to hunt for this fishing rod.
入浴。さっぱりしたみたいね。
Alright, back to Albert.
よし、行くか。
Gotta talk to the guy running one of the stands. Oh, so when you get back to the school...
せっかくの学芸祭楽しん
Okay, so yeah, it just changes. Once you get back to the school, everyone goes back to their normal areas. Okay, oh, so he's out here.
ふっと行くか。
This guy.
聞かせてもらうぜ。
The Rod of the Heavens, huh? Never thought you'd be the one to come looking for it. Yeah, well, someone pointed us in your direction. You have it? I had it. Had it? What, you already gave it away? I loaned it out to an old fishing friend of mine. What do you need it for? A client of ours was hoping to use it to catch some legendary fish. A legendary fish? You mean the Magna Garvelzi? Oh, you know it? Guess that makes our job easier. See, they managed to spot the thing a couple of weeks ago. You know, I'm not much of a fisherman myself anymore. Maybe this is fate. The rod is yours. Are you sure? They said the Rod of the Heaven has gone from hand to hand ever since the time of the ancients. That being said, neither me nor my fishing friend had much time making use of it. That's why I'd like to give it to you. At least then I'll have the chance to do what it was made for. You really just gonna hand it over? Fishermen are a strange breed indeed. Well, wouldn't be the first one we met with some real weirdos. Anyway, who's this old fishing friend that you lent the rod to? That would be Bishop Orwell. A bishop that likes to fish? I suppose it's not too odd. Wouldn't have expected you guys to be so close. Guess fishing just has a way of bringing people together. Indeed it does. At any rate, I'm sure he'd be willing to part with the rod if you talk to him. I'll be leaving my dream to you, then go on, use your newfound strength to secure our fish of legend. You got it.
ふっと行くか。
Okay, so he's gonna be at the church. We'll do the Andalusia sweets thing next video, obviously. Before we move into the final parts of this game.
聞かせてもらうぜ。
So the rod is the tool you need to catch a legendary fish, is it? Alright, please wait here a moment. Sure. Well, here it is. Nice, thanks a lot. You know, something about this rod does seem a little intense. Even though he's not actually holding anything. Is it maybe made out of star steel? It's possible. We actually call it onyx steel in Calver, though. It's an alloy made from a combination of black Sumerian ore. I believe it's been used to make some of the world's most powerful weapons. Come to think of it, we just got some from Gint, didn't we? I'm not certain of the exact material it's made from. However, I do know that the rod was once favored by the great General Atkinson. If that's all you have need of me, may Eidos bless you in your future endeavors. I pray that you manage to resolve the General's last lingering regret. Hey, that's a pretty tall order, don't you think? Ah, well, leave it to us. Let's report back to our clients. You're back. That fishing rod. Nice, I knew you could do it. Yep, here it is, the Rod of the Heavens, just like you asked. So that's a case closed, right? Well, not exactly. What do you mean? You see, we're all talking over, and we kind of have a feeling we're not the ones the Rod will choose. Yeah, I mean, you were the ones who went through all the trouble of finding it for us. If the Rod chooses anyone, it'll probably be you. Hold up, I'm pretty sure this wasn't part of our original deal. You're really okay with us catching the legendary fish for you? Yeah, fate's placed it in your hands after all. We can always cheer you on from the sidelines. When you're ready to head out to catch the big one, come find us. We'll tag along. Why do I have to do all the hard work? Well, obviously because you're the most qualified. Yeah, you're the leader. If you don't do it, who will? Careful, talk him up anymore and his head will turn into a balloon. Maybe I am the right man for the job. Oh, Lord. Guess it's finally time. This is going to be great. You ready, Van? Yeah, let's get going. The group made their way to Dirk Memorial Park, hoping to catch their legendary fish. Well, here we are. You sure this is where you last saw the fish? Yep, this is definitely the place. Whoa, an earthquake? But this is the only area that was shaking. There's no mistake it, the fish has to be close. So it's just like you said. Let's try and track it with shard search. Magna Garvalese, you're about to be seafood. No need for that. Yeah, and you can't switch characters.
いい釣り場じゃねえか。腕が鳴るな。
Okay, so it's only here. Alright, well. Let's do it. Oh, it lagged. It's lagging! Come on, stop. Oh my god. There we go. Got it. Yeah, in the beginning it was really lagging. That's how I got that miss. Is this it? He did it. Woohoo! I just knew you had it in you. You're amazing, Van. Damn, that sure was a big-ass fish. Hey, is it really okay that I fished that thing up? It's too late for regrets now. Hate to admit it, but there's no way we could have caught it without your help, Van. That's right. By the way, I managed to get a pretty cool picture of it, too. I'm sure this will do big numbers on the socials. What a remarkable catch. Grandpa. Hey, you came. Aren't you Makino and Kyle's grandfather? And you came all the way out here by yourself? You're not just some average Joe, are you? Well, a fisherman must always be aware of his surroundings, after all. But for you to fish up something even General Atkinson couldn't catch. Congratulations on a job well done. You know, given your skill, you might just be able to join the 8 Fishing Wizards someday. 8 Fishing Wizards? Oh yeah, the 8 Fishing Wizards. I may not be an expert on fishermen, but I've heard of them. They're men of refinement who have managed to catch, who reached the very peak of their fishing careers. The rods they wield are said to split the oceans. Split the oceans? They sound fake as hell. Well, they're definitely not. I know one of them. Not sure about the rest, but I'm pretty confident that guy could pull it off. Where do you even find these people? Is Rain one of them? The world's a big place, I guess. Yeah, there's all sorts of people out there. Anyway, this was pretty fun, guys. I think I might just take up fishing as a hobby again. As long as you keep using that rod, you'll be aces. I think we should start hanging back, though. Gotta upload all these pictures. Alright. Just one request left. So next time we're going to head back to the Alba district and handle the request over at Andalucia. And then after that, we will officially be done with every 4SPG in the game. And then we will finally be able to move on with the game. I don't remember if any... Here, let's just do this first. I want to see if anything happens when we switch districts. No, okay. Ah, okay, so yeah, you head back into the school, and then I guess something happens. Alright, so next time we'll go ahead and handle this request over here, and then we will take it from there. So, that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you all enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.